G'day tennis fans, and welcome back to our Point Counterpoint show. I'm Ted LePak, and joining me is Blair Henley, and today we're talking about Sloane Stephens.
19-year-old Sloane Stephens pulled off an amazing upset on day 10 at the Australian Open, defeating fellow American Serena Williams 3-6, 7-5, 6-4. So we're asking, was the win a fluke?
You know, I think Sloane Stephens is the next big deal in American women's tennis, but I definitely think this was a fluke. I think that you play Serena Williams 10 more times, Serena's going to win 9 of those matches. I think that Serena was injured from previous matches and was also coming in from a tough doubles match the other day. She played a 3-hour doubles match with her sister and lost that. I don't think that's good for her mentally or physically. So
yeah, well, it was definitely unfortunate that Serena had to come in most likely tired from the day before. However, I absolutely don't think that was a fluke. I think Sloane Stephens, even when she was down a set in a couple games, showed absolutely no fear. She didn't panic. She hung in there, and it paid off. And I feel like that's something that you really can't teach. That's a quality that a player either has or they don't. And I don't think that's a fluke at all. And to be honest, I think Sloane was swimming in Serena's dome a little bit there in that match.
Yes, but I think Serena was kind of swimming in her own dome before that, was in her own head. I think, she won that first set. She was feeling real good. She came into the second set. She, her body started breaking down on her. She had the ankle flare up. She had the back flare up. I think that she started to kind of mentally break down, and Sloane came in there very coolly and took advantage of that.
Wow. I think it's a little bit of a chicken or the egg. I think it's a lot easier for things to flare up when the momentum has shifted and not in your favor. And as you noticed, Serena didn't look like she was in pain too much there at the end of that third set. But I will say that I think it really helped Sloane that she wasn't intimidated. She's friends with Serena. I actually talked to Sloane in a phone interview a couple of weeks ago, and I asked her, who are you friends with on the tour? She said, no one. Oh, wait. Yeah, Serena. Serena and I are friends. I think that definitely worked in her favor. And like she said in the post-match interview, Serena's not a robot. No. And for Sloane to go in there, calm, cool, and to wait for her opportunities, again, I don't think that's a fluke. That doesn't happen by accident.
Though I think it was a fluke, I do admit that Sloane Stephens is probably the next big thing in American tennis.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Good personality,
Great
good smile, a little bit sarcastic, has Twitter followers in thousands now.
I don't think she's able to beat Azarenka, though, in the next match. I don't think she's good enough. Azarenka's been there before.
I don't know. I wouldn't underestimate the low expectations, no fear, nothing to lose. Well, a lot to be said for that.
Azarenka's not been playing her best, but she's still better tennis player than Sloane Stephens, I think. And after that, I think she's going to go to the finals with Maria Sharapova, and Sharapova is going to clean up, take the title.
It's tough to disagree with Sharapova taking it at this point. I think she has just been en fuego, as they say.
On fire.
But what about the men?
Men, I think Andy Murray is going to take it. I think he's had a pretty easy cake draw, and I think Roger Federer has had a very difficult draw, and he just came off that 5-setter with Tsonga. Murray's been trouncing people. I think Murray's going to beat Federer, and then I think he's going to go on to the finals to beat Djokovic in a 5-setter.
First, I'll say, Federer didn't look too tired in that 5th set against Tsonga, but I got to go Djokovic all the way, baby. He had his tough match, and I feel like he's going all the way to the finish line now.
Okay. Well, that's it for our Point Counterpoint.
Let us know your thoughts on Facebook and Twitter or in the comments section below. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.